got to stand up strong, face the truth about themselves, to understand what went wrong. I know we can find a way. I know we can find a way. I know we can find a way to stand up, stand up, stand up.
Why are you doing this?
This is Operation Pull Up, more of a clandestine operation. We show up somewhere that is a key location. They don't expect us to come there, and then we disrupt business as usual. So that's what we're about to go do right now.
Renee Good!
Demanding justice for Renee Good and letting them know that this will not stand. They cannot pretend to be a house of God while harboring someone who is directing ICE agents to wreak havoc upon our community and who killed Renee Good, who almost killed a 6-month-old baby. Enough is enough. I am a reverend on top of being a lawyer and an activist, so I come here in the power of the Almighty God.
She calling Satan God. See the evil in that? And what's even worse, these radical, evil activists are led by females. No good is going to come out of that. Zero. No good comes out of it when it's led by radical men, because it's the same feminine spirit, which is of the devil, And then they fight. I want to know your thoughts on this conversation from 1964 between a wife and a husband about life. Run and tell everybody to watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody watching? Okay. This is from 1964, from Grok. This post features 1964 footage of a wife pressing her husband, who works from 6:30 a.m. to 1 a.m. He works from 6:30 a.m. to 1 a.m. And so the wife is pressing him to share work details for emotional closeness. Watch this from David Hoffman on YouTube.
And I really don't feel that you take the time even to tell me anything that you're doing during the day to make me feel at all close to you. I can't just see you on Saturday night and Sunday and really feel part of your life.
Well, I just feel that you've got better things to worry about here at home. I don't worry about the problems that I encounter during the day. Why add more to your day and problems? Granted, you may want to be a part of these problems, but there isn't anything that you can do. Excuse me, it's something that I have to work out. Things that you're not really, you shouldn't be concerned.
If I don't know anything about you from 6 o'clock in the morning until 12:30 or 1 o'clock at night when you come home, what can I say? How can I feel close to you? You have a certain responsibility to me, even if not to Joni and so forth. And I think at times it is a little bit selfish. It is.
What do you mean, selfish?
Well, you should be home even if you don't do a thing. There are times when you really should just forget some community activity, I feel, and just come home, and even if you don't do a thing, just to be here.
Grandpa, tell me about the good old days. I remember those days, folks. I'm old, but I ain't that old. But I remember those days when men didn't go home and tell the wives their problems from work. They didn't even discuss it at all, because her job is to watch over his children and keep his house running and stuff like that. And she wasn't going to be able to do anything about it anyway. So why take your problems home? I remember those days. But now the men, they tell the wife everything, because she made them do it, and then she uses it against them. What do you say about that, Nick? Had you seen that before?
No, I'd never seen that.
What do you think about that?
Well, I thought it made sense. What's she worried about? What's she gonna... Tell me about your day, honey. How about you keep talking? I'm eating. You keep talking. I'd love to hear. You keep going. Let me eat.
You're leaving me out of your life. I feel like I don't know that about you. I want to
Oh,
be
yeah.
close to you. You're leaving me out.
That's such a made up thing, and I've heard so many women say it that now I'm convinced it's like the devil or something.
It's
like
truly
their own
the
ego.
devil.
I've heard so many different women say it, and it doesn't make sense because, that's just made up. You're you're creating a problem that doesn't exist. You're still
She's sitting there
husband
home
and
instead
wife.
of taking care of the house. The devil telling her, "Oh, actually, your husband never tell you what he does at work. Don't you feel left out? You need to know. You could do something about it." And there's nothing she could do about it. And men in those days would not dump their work issues on the wife.
And she said it's because she doesn't feel part of his life. She doesn't most people don't realize what really motivates them. And it's usually it's usually like a selfish thing.
99% of the time it is. Something selfish about themselves, trying to please their egos. Hey, real fast, hey, come here. I want to hear what the white guy has to say about this. This is so reminding me of the good old days, bro. This is the Ozzy and Harriet moment.
What did you say?
This is a Ozzy and Harriet moment. Remember that TV show?
No.
It was like that. The man was Ozzy, the wife was Harriet. What do you think about that? Hey, she up there whining about his life at work.
She's wasting her time with him. I mean, she's wasting her time, her precious little amount of time that she gets with him,
Right.
having a bad attitude.
Why she want to know what went on at work?
You're supposed to be a lady.
She's a
Be
lady.
appreciative.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. She's a lady. She's a lady.
Did she say, how am I supposed to get to know you?
Right.
She married him. I hope she knows
He
him.
provided for her, heifer.
They're eating dinner. Enjoy that moment.
Right. She up there, I'm not close to you. I don't feel close to you.
Yeah. How am I supposed to get close to you? Something like that.
Right. So she can use it against him.
Terrible.
What a mess.
That sounds like a crazy schedule. 6:30 a.m. until midnight when I see you.
Yeah,
So how
midnight or
long does
1
that
a.m.
man have to even rest? Like less than even 5 hours?
And he definitely doesn't want to come home and tell her about his long day and try to eat some dinner and hang out with them for a minute and go to bed. What the?
That's too
Amazing.
long of a day.
Make herself something that, present yourself as something to look forward to, not to dread coming back to.
I know. Even at 6 o'clock in the morning, he got to come home to that
Is he a slave though? What's going on?
at 1 o'clock in the morning. But men work long hours. It was the right thing to do.
Somebody in the chat was saying he has 2 families.
Oh, Lord. They playing.
I hope so.
They just joking. Your mother not going to tell you the truth about herself? Why don't you at least...
My mother was a good woman.
And there was nothing good about your mother. Nothing.
Jesse, you can't say that. You don't know. You don't even know nothing about my mother. You can't.
I
make
know
that.
for a fact that there
Uh-huh.
was nothing good about your mother. Zero.
So you're saying there's nothing good about me if there's nothing good about my mother, right?
What's good about
she
you?
raised me.
What's good about you?
I'm a good person.
What's good about you?
Everything. I work hard. I take care of business. I do what I'm supposed to do as a woman. So.
But you didn't tell me what's good about you.
That is good qualities about me that I think is good about me.
You didn't tell me what's good about you.
Why didn't I? said I'm a
You
good
told me
person.
what you do.
I work hard.
You told me you go
I
and
do
feed
the right
yourself.
thing.
But you didn't do the right thing. You didn't even go to your earthly father and find out what happened.
And I've raised my son.
No, you didn't go to your earthly father and find out what happened.
Okay, it doesn't matter though.
It does matter. You said you were good, and yet you haven't told me one good thing about you.
I just told you. I do right by people.
You believe in God?
Yes.
So God said no person is good. Why do you think you're good?
There's no good thing in our flesh. That is true.
God said no one is good. Why do you say you're good and your mama good?
I am a good person.
But
I
why
am
do
a good
you?
person.
Is God lying?
No, God's not a liar.
Well, He
No.
said you were no good. And
There's
you
no
said
good
your
thing in our
mama ain't no
flesh.
good.
My
So-
mother was a good woman.
So God lied about y'all?
God is not a liar. What is he?
He said that you were, no
Jesse.
good.
That's about mankind, period. That's
No.
about men and women, not just women.
I said nobody.
So
You feel better now?
no, I mean I'm okay.
I said
mean,
nobody. He said no one is good. Nobody is good. Even Christ said that he was not good.
Including you, sir.
Did Christ say he was not good too?
I've never read that.
You never read what Christ said. Why do you call me good? No man is good.
I've never read that.
Then what Bible you reading in the Apostolic Church?
I read out the King James.
King James Apple? Here's what I recommend, Nancy. Do what you want. And you don't have to admit it to no one, and I don't blame you if you don't. But you need to search your heart so you can forgive your mother for what she's done to you and forgive your father for not being there. He didn't know how to deal with your mother. He loved you. He just didn't know how to deal with your mother so that God can forgive you. And then you'll see that Apostolic Church has been lying to you.
Okay.
All right?
So are you a pastor?
Will you
really?
do that?
Are you a pastor?
No, I'm just Jesse.
Oh, I thought you was a pastor. Okay.
No.
Oh.
But go forgive
Okay.
your mother. Let me know how it goes. Forgive your mother and your father. Was your son raised by his father or you?
He was raised by me.
What was his father?
He's deceased.
So you did the same thing your mother did.
Well, you guess what, Jesse? I could have got an abortion, but I'm against abortion.
You did the same thing your mother did.
What do you mean my mother was married?
Have you apologized to your son for screwing his life up?
My son's life's not screwed up.
Yes,
My
it
son's
is.
good. Jesse.
I guarantee your son is unhappy. I guarantee it.
No.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
But anyway,
Not true.
because of time, I got to run. But call me again. But forgive your mother and ask your father still living.
He's deceased as well. So is my mother.
Well, realize that your father loved you and that you're wrong for judging him, so God can forgive you and make you free.
I'm free in Jesus. I'm good, Jesse.
No, you're not.
But it's
You
nice
ain't
talking
free.
to you.
Ain't no way you free in Jesus. Jesus ain't telling you to be free in him. What the? Good talking to you, Nancy.
All right. Good.
Super chat.
Okay, so actually, I don't know why you would say that anger makes somebody of their father the devil, because anger comes from God. It's something called righteous anger. And actually, since we're talking about the Bible.
And God said that do not trust an angry person. An angry person is a murderer. Why do you think anger came from God?
Because right here in Ephesians 4:26, it says, be angry and sin not. So are you saying that the Bible's lying?
Why do you say anger come from God when he said don't trust an angry person? An angry person is a murderer.
Because the scriptures say be angry and sin not. So being angry is not a sin. It's the sin that you do in anger that's a problem, not anger itself. Righteous anger will get you to do things to change yourself and become a better person.
And what is righteous anger?
Righteous anger is if I see injustice being done to black people, that I speak out about it and I make it known and make our people aware.
And what good does that do?
What good does that do? What good that do is it brings attention to a situation and it puts it out in the forefront for people to be able to understand we have a problem.
And what good does that do?
I just explained that to you.
But it doesn't change anything.
You might think it doesn't change anything.
What
but it
doesn't
definitely
change? Black
somebody.
people have gotten worse over the last 70 years. Nothing.
Wait a minute.
Not all, but most. But there's nothing good about them. And they've been claiming that racism is this and all that for 70 years. And
Wait a minute.
They've only gotten worse. What good has it done to talk about it?
So let me tell you something. Black people have not gotten worse. White people have gotten worse.
And
you know why they've gotten worse?
Why has white people gotten worse?
Highest numbers of child porn possession, trafficking, bestiality, suicide, family murder, school shootings. That's all white people, sir.
And how have black people gotten better?
How have black people gotten better? Because we're not out there protesting anymore. We're not out there doing anything. We're minding our business, and the Trump administration is trying to draw us out into the street.
You're not, blacks are not out protesting?
No, we're not. We're not. We are not out there doing that.
Oh, so when those black females and other black men went into the church the other day, they weren't protesting?
I mean, maybe they were, but I'm just saying as a whole, we're not doing that.
Were they protesting?
Yeah, but it's more white people protesting than it is black people.
Were they protesting at their church?
I guess you could call that protesting, yes.
Was it protesting?
Yeah, it is.
So why did you say blacks are not protesting?
I'm saying collectively, we as a group are not out there protesting because it's a waste of time.
There was not a group of blacks protesting?
I mean, I don't know. I didn't see it. I don't watch the news.
You didn't see the blacks in that church?
No, I didn't.
You did not see that?
Nope.
Do you love white people?
Nope. Hell no.
Are you a Christian?
Nope.
Oh, well then that makes sense. Then you don't have any love.
I mean, why would I love my enemy? I mean,
well,
didn't David say in the Bible?
Why are you reading the Bible?
That I
why
love,
are you reading the Bible?
I have perfect hatred for my enemies?
Why are you reading the Bible if you're not a Christian?
Because the Bible is not a Christian book. The Bible is an Israelite book given to the Israelites, not Gentiles, not Christians, not random white people.
Are you an Israelite person?
Yep.
So you an Allah U'Abba person?
Am I what?
Allah U'Abba.
I have no idea what the hell that is.
Did you say you was an Israelite?
I'm an Israelite, but that's not Hebrew you're speaking, sir.
Why? Why are you black?
Obviously, I am black.
But why are you an Israelite thing? What you doing that? Why are you doing that?
Because the Bible mentions 400 years. The Bible mentions slavery. The Bible mentions slave ships. The Bible mentions being oppressed in a nation you've never known and taken into captivity and your sons and daughters sold. Yeah, that's about black people. The Messiah being hung from a tree, that's about black people.
But why you so you read you say you do read the Bible?
Yes, I do. I'm just not a Christian.
But the Bible is not for your kind of people.
What's my kind of people?
The Israelite.
Who did God make a covenant with?
Because the Israelite, you can't be of the devil and of God, man.
Who did God make a covenant with, Jesse?
With the white people?
No, he did not. He made a covenant with Israel and Judah. That is not the white man.
So
the white man is the oppressor of Israel and Judah.
Why do you say, well, why do you think white people are so smart and they're the only one that create things and don't destroy?
You know why white people create things?
Because
they are of their father, the devil.
No.
They came from the devil.
Did Jesus did Jesus tell you to love your enemy?
No, he did. But guess what David said?
And do you love your enemy? Are you going to listen to David or are you going to listen to Jesus?
They put words in Jesus' mouth. The Christian slave master
All right,
put words
buddy, I got to run. Thank you. Back in a moment. Hate news, not the fake news. So let me tell you this. You need to put a battery in your smoke detector.
Yes.
Why don't you put a battery?
You hear me loud and clear now?
It making a chirping sound.
Nah, I'm not. I think it's nah. Do you hear me loud now?
Yeah, but change the battery, man.
So
how old are you?
How old am I?
Yeah.
I'm 28.
Have you forgiven your mother?
For what? My mother is. I love my mother. So how have I forgiven? Jesus forgive my mother.
Have you forgiven her?
For what? What she done to me?
Was she perfect?
Is she perfect?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your mother's perfect?
Yeah.
So why do you get angry at her then?
No, I don't get angry at my mother. I didn't say I get angry at my mother.
Do you get angry at your father?
No. I may get angry with strangers.
But not with your father or mother?
No, I don't get angry with them.
And are you close to your father or mother?
I'm close to my mother.
You close to your mother?
Yeah.
Why?
God is my father. God is my father.
You don't have an earthly father?
God is my father.
You don't have an earthly father?
God is my father.
How about you don't have an earthly father?
I have a stepfather.
Where's your real father?
I don't never met him.
Really?
To be honest.
Why not?
Yes. I just never, ever met him because he's also dead, and I also never, ever met him. I don't even know if he's dead or not, but I think he's dead. I also never, ever met him.
Big Mama Michelle is not satisfied. Being in the White House, Daily Caller, an ex-former First Lady Michelle Obama explained her fashion philosophy in a roundtable conversation released on Sunday. If I hear of someone whose fashion that I like, and I know that they are a person of color, I try to make it a point. But the clothes have to be available, Obama said. In response to the question, what can everyday women be doing to support designers of colors? What should every woman be doing to support designers of color? Watch this from X.
If I hear of someone whose fashion that I like and I know that they're a person of color, I try to make it a point. But the clothes have to be available. You know, I think we can all do some work to think about that balance in our wardrobes, you know. What does our closet look like and who's in it? Mm-hmm. Who are we supporting in it? Right. You know, and I think if you have the money to buy Chanel, then you have the money to buy everybody. Right. And so let us be mindful, I think would be my advice. Yeah.
That's horrible advice. That advice is straight from the devil. You should only be mindful of the truth. You should only be mindful of what is right. You should only be mindful about things that are good and righteous and just. And that comes from above. It had nothing to do with clothes. Black clothes or white clothes or Japanese clothes or Mexican clothes. That's evil advice. And you should love one another as Christ loved you, as God loved you. I don't know if this story is true, but it's very interesting. This is from Entertainment Weekly. And this is a female by the name of Pam Grier, and she tearfully recalls seeing lynching victims hanging from a tree as a child. Entertainment Weekly is reporting legendary actress and pop culture icon Pam Grier has opened up about an emotional childhood memory that still haunts her to this day. Watch this from X.
You faced a lot of racism growing up in Columbus, Ohio. How did that shape you?
Whew. Well, the military wouldn't allow black families to live on the base, so you had to live in an apartment. And you couldn't take a bus. You couldn't afford a car. You walked. Your dads walked to the base. And sometimes we would go from tree shade to get back to the apartment. My brother and I, my mom, with bags, and my mom would go, "Don't look, don't look, don't look," and she'd pull us away because there is someone hanging from a tree. And they have a memorial for it now, where you can see where people were and left. And it triggers me today to see that a voice can be silenced. And if a white family supported a black, they're going to get burned down or killed or lynched as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, poor Pam Grier. Yeah. You heard the story, right? I don't know if it's true or not. Well, according to Grok, and you heard Pam's story out of her own mouth, it appears. And Whoopi Goldberg, everybody, the audience, poor blacks, mama, can you hear me, mama? Well, you heard the story, right? Well, according to Grok, Grier was born on May 26, 1949. Historical records shows no documented lynching in Columbus, Ohio at any point. But she and her mama walking down the road from the base to the apartment because black couldn't stay there. You heard it, right? Well, according to Grok, Grier was born on May 26, 1949. Historical records show no documented lynching in Columbus, Ohio at any point. What the? No documented lynching in Columbus, Ohio at any point. The last widely documented one occurred in Cleveland in 1911. She was born in 1949. The last widely known one occurred in Cleveland was 1911. So she saw the body hanging there from 1911 to 1949. What the? And Grokins reported, listen to this. Remember she said, no, they weren't allowed to live on the military. They had to live in an apartment. I don't know if it's true or not, but somebody lying. I don't know if it's true or not, but somebody lying. Grok is saying, remember she said they couldn't live on the military base. They had to live in an apartment. Oh, and the devils mourned and groaned. Grok is reporting U.S. military bases generally did allow black families to live on base in 1950s and 1960s. President Harry S. Truman, Executive Order 9981, signed July 26, 1948. She was born in 49. 1948 mandated equality of treatment and opportunity in the armed forces without regards to race, color, religion, and national origin. I rest my case. Somebody lying.
Yeah, so I'm sorry if I missed it yesterday, but can you the Michelle Obama clip that you played yesterday?
Yeah.
Relating to clothing and purchasing clothing from black-owned retailers. Can you let me know if you were aligned with that or if you disagreed?
I don't know exactly what she said, but I know the point is that in America and anywhere in the world, you should want the best service from whomever is giving it, whether they're black or white. But Michelle appears to be really, really lost in her emotions because the point I wanted to make about was that she's still encouraging racism in America, which doesn't exist. And she still appears to be a very unhappy person, even though she was the so-called first lady of the country at one time. You would think now she would be encouraging all people, but instead she appears to be very lost and unhappy.
Yeah, and I kind of like that's where I guess I'm a little torn at because I agree that we shouldn't be shopping at certain retailers just because they're black and we're black. So it just behooves providing the best service.
Yes.
But I also think that I think that that's what black people need. Even you look at other communities, whether it be, Chinese people buy from Chinese and Indian people buy from Indian people and all other communities buy from their own because they understand the importance of building up an infrastructure in America, and that's needed. And
that's not why they do it. They do it because they're getting the best service from there. They're not thinking about building up an infrastructure at all. And black people know that when you go into a black business or something like that, they're going to give you attitude. Most of the time, the quality of their items are not up to par, but blacks, except for the few that have started to work on themselves, black don't tend to give good service. And other black people know that, and that's why they don't want to be bothered with them. It's the attitude
I think that you could say that for any new business. That's just how people act. It's not necessarily a black thing.
It's been known for a long time. about the
So I just
blacks.
want to say that
That's
when you
why a
have
lot
like
of black
new
people don't
businesses,
even start. That's why a lot of black people don't even start businesses in black areas because they know it's not going to work because of the attitude.
well, I mean that's the customer rather than the person that's starting the business. But any new business, like that's how they act, and
No,
they do it
any
for
new business
infrastructure
doesn't.
reasons.
You
Like
can walk
even
into a Chinese business or white person business or something. You don't get that kind of attitude.
I know which ones you're walking into. When I walk into them, they still have those attitudes. They don't want to serve, even if you're being as nice as possible. But again, they are starting it for infrastructure, and that's why their communities are so strong. That's why they're able to come over here and have Chinatown, Indiatown, Little Koreas.
But that's
They're
not
able to
true
do that
though.
because they're
They're
supporting
not.
their own.
They're
So
coming
how
with a
else do they
better.
do it if they're not supporting their own businesses?
They come with a better attitude. If black people attitude wasn't so bad, other black people would be happy to go into their stores and purchase something or at least
Well, you
check
just keep
them
on
out.
talking about attitude.
But
It's more of
black
an
people
attitude.
don't even like
It's
each
business.
other attitude.
But you keep on talking about attitude. I'm talking about business, and you keep okay.
But I'm
that
talking
attitude
about
that I'm not
attitude.
disagreeing
I'm
with
talking
you on
about
that. I
attitude.
do understand that black people
I'm
do
talking
have
about
bad
attitude
attitudes
in
sometimes, but it's
business.
not all the time.
So what now?
Jesse, I'm agreeing with you that black people have bad attitudes. So a lot of times, I'm agreeing with you. But also, you say that when you were growing up, black people they had businesses. They owned
Right.
land, they did all these things.
Yeah.
If we don't do it now, we're automatically just going to discount it because they may have an attitude. Then you're kind of just going against what you're preaching.
What do you mean?
I just told you, Jesse, if we don't, you say that black people need to start businesses like when you were growing up, when boys were boys and men were men. If black people are starting businesses, we shouldn't support them because they may have an attitude.
Right. Not that
So
they
you don't
may
think black
have
people should
one.
start
No,
businesses?
no. Not that they
But
may
you don't
have
think that
one,
black
but if
people
you
should start
walk
businesses then?
into, not that they may have one, Jerome, but if you walk into a business and the owner of the business and the people who work for the business has a nasty attitude, you're not going back there. And you tend to find that in black businesses more
But what
so
I'm
than
saying is
any other
but
businesses.
But obviously, if they have bad service, you shouldn't. But you should still try to support black business. Or
No, why?
I don't think. So, do you think that black people should start businesses or no?
If they want to, absolutely.
No, but no, not about want to. I'm talking about your comments that black people used to start businesses, and we need to do that now. And it's not about racism. It's not about anything else, but it's about us and the actions that we can take. I want to know from you, should they start businesses? Because I think that
If
you
they
and Michelle
want
Obama
to,
would agree
if
on
they
that.
don't want to, they shouldn't. But if they want to, they should. Because if they
No,
do it just
I'm not
because
talking
they're
about
black, it's
personal
not going to
endeavor.
work.
Jesse, I'm not sure if you're willing. I'm trying to come to an understanding. 'Cause
Right.
I'm
I understand
really
that. I
just
hear
trying to
that.
think.
Go ahead.
But what I'm saying to you is not about if they want to. I'm asking you, what do you think? Should they start businesses? Because I've been listening to you for years now. You say black people, start your own businesses. Don't go up into white folks trying to change things and trying to change their business.
Right.
Make your own like we used to in the good old days. But now it's, black people's business. And I mean, Michelle Obama is supporting black business, but you're not, but you claim to.
But Michelle Obama give the impression that white people are somehow bad, and because of that, because she pretends to think that they're racist and all that. So she want black people to start business for the wrong reason.
But she didn't
Black
say
people
that.
should
You said
start
that.
businesses because if they want to run a business and make sure their service is for all who will receive it.
But Michelle Obama didn't say that yesterday. You added that in. She just said support black business.
No,
she didn't say white people
I
are
don't
racist
remember
and don't
exactly
support
how
white businesses if you don't want to.
I don't remember exactly how she put it, but I know that the way she said it implies, because I don't remember. Can we play
But
that?
she didn't imply it.
Hold on a minute, Jerome. Let me play it so I can remember.
Here we go.
If I hear of someone whose fashion that I like and I know that they're a person of color, I try to make it a point. But the clothes have to be available. You know, I think we can all do some work to think about that balance in our wardrobes, you know. What does our closet look like and who's in it? Who are we supporting in it? Right. You know, and I think if you have the money to buy Chanel, then you have the money to buy everybody. Right. And so let us be mindful, I think would be my advice. Yeah.
See, that's evil. Did you hear that, Jerome?
Yeah, so that just supported
That's
everything that I
evil.
just said. She didn't bring up white people at all. She said if you can support, Janelle, support every. She didn't
No,
even
she
bring
didn't
up
say.
race.
You
and yet
didn't
you're
hear the
bringing
first
it up.
part. She said that if it's a black business, she gonna make a point of going to the black business, something like that, and because she want to support black business, and that we should keep that in mind. That's evil. You want to go to the best place to get the best service. You should not be promoting a black business or a white business, any business. Michelle is evil for doing that. Don't you agree to that?
But she didn't say I'm going into the black business.
She said
to
she's
do
going to
away
make her
with the white
point, but
business.
you must have the
No,
merchandise.
she didn't say that I'm
Bye,
going into the
Jerome.
black.
So I want you guys to comment on this first. This is from 13 WHAM. Attorney General Pam Grier announced that 3 people involved in the staging an anti-ICE protest in the middle of a Twin City church have been arrested. This is from 13 WHAM.
So the identities of all 3 arrested earlier today have been made public, including one of the alleged organizers of Sunday's protest, Nikema Armstrong, each now facing felony charges and, if found guilty, could spend years behind bars. In a series of tweets Thursday, Attorney General Pam Grier announcing each arrest one by one. The first, Nikema Armstrong, an alleged protest organizer, seen here with handcuffs on her wrists. DHS then releasing this video of federal authorities taking Chantel Allen into custody. And hours later, DHS Secretary Kristi Noem releasing a photo of William Kelly also being placed in cuffs. Vice President J.D. Vance weighing in from Toledo.
We're going to do everything that we can to enforce the law, whether you're protesting at a church, which is a violation of federal law, or you're assaulting a law enforcement officer, which again is a violation of federal law. There are going to be consequences.
All 3 are accused of disrupting this service at City's Church in St. Paul Sunday.
Renee Good. Renee Good.
Everybody got a cause. That fat lady that was pulling out of the car, it was reported they had to put 2 sets of handcuffs on her because she was so big. Like, you know how those fat people, when they travel, they need the whole row? And they need like 2 or 3 seat belts.
Yeah.
You seen that?
Oh, yeah. I've seen that.
Amazing.
Tough.
The alleged organizer claimed their goal wasn't to interfere, but to get answers. Watch this from 13 WHAM.
Armstrong telling CNN after their goal wasn't to interfere, but rather get answers about a pastor at the church who reportedly works for ICE.
We actually went and sat down and participated
This heifer
in the
is in
service.
jail now.
And after the pastor prayed, that is when I stood up and asked him a question in response to his prayer.
All 3 are now facing a primary felony charge of conspiracy against rights. But CBS News reporting a judge Thursday rejected allegations they violated the FACE Act, finding no probable cause. A decision the DOJ immediately announced it plans to appeal.
What the Department of Justice is going to have to show that they were somehow using force, intimidation, threats, blocking the exit, something like that.
Amazing. When you think about those people, how do you see those people going to that church and doing that, Derek?
I definitely think it's wrong. I definitely think right now would be a great opportunity for the police, the DOJ, to make an example of these people, to prohibit this from happening anymore. Because if they don't come down hard, then, people are going to use this as an example and say, look what happened out there at the St. Paul Church. They just got a slap on the wrist. We're going to be okay to commit these other crimes or go in there and protest at this church or at this cathedral or wherever they go. So I think they need to come down hard.
Amazing. How do you see it, Hake?
I see it as they should at least get that disturbing the peace thing and disorderly conduct, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what what local things that they could do to them, but that's local stuff, huh? They came up with that FACE Act thing to prevent Christians or pro-life people from protesting at abortion clinics or even praying outside abortion clinics. I thought. Wasn't that one woman arrested for praying outside of quietly praying outside of an abortion clinic?
Yeah.
Was that under the FACE Act?
I'm
I
not
don't know.
sure.
But like you said, that we should use these laws that are against men, but use them against women.
Yeah.
We should use those laws that are against Christians and conservatives and pro-life people, use them wisely and smartly, shrewdly against these people. Because Derek's right. You can't be having that type of disruption in churches. It's ridiculous.
And they only do it to the Christian churches.
Right.
Catholics and Christians.
Yeah.
Should they go to jail?
Yes. My inner malice says yes. But also I feel like there's a sense of justice says, if not jail, then mandatory volunteer labor.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Should they go to jail, Derek?
Definitely.
And
Definitely,
why?
just like the J6s, treat them just like the J6s.
Okay.
Put them in jail for a while.
How do you see it, Kurt?
I view the J6ers are different in my view, but I do think they should go to jail. If not, they should go to Africa. If they hate Christianity and what founded this country, get out of here.
Okay. And you do think that they should go to jail?
Yeah. If not, Africa.
How do you see it, Anchor Baby?
No, this is a layup. I mean, even with the words, even with the laws, the corrupt laws that we have now that are against Christians and stuff like that, as it stands right now, the FACE Act is supposed to protect people in churches and people at what's it called? At people seeking reproductive health services. That's what the FACE Act protects.
Oh, that's what it
churches
is?
and people at Planned Parenthood. So even with the corrupt laws today, this is a layup. There's no debate or real mystery or to this one, in my opinion. Yeah. And I think they tried to go after Don Lemon too, but he got off.
Well, not quite. They still going to go after him.
They're still trying.
Oh, okay.
It's a judge, according to the report. We have that coming up.
And I think he's filmed himself doing the exact same thing.
Yeah, a judge refused to, according to CBS News, a judge refused to sign the complaint charges on the so-called independent journalist. But
arrest the judges.
So that means Pam Bondi tried, but this judge was like,
but it's not over yet.
Leave him alone.
Yeah, they haven't given up. They still going to try to get him.
But so yes, I think they should go to jail.
Oh, okay. I have a story coming up a little later where some people were arrested, I believe, they were arrested for painting dozens, according to ABC7, painting dozens of anti-Semitic swastikas on...
Swastikas.
Huh?
Swastikas.
Oh, what did I say?
I don't want to repeat that.
You said swastika.
Oh, what?
What did I say? Swastikas.
I think James almost had it. What'd he say?
You know, that actor in bodybuilding.
What did he say?
I don't say such things.
Nick,
on
what
stream.
did he say?
You know, that actor and bodybuilder and former governor of California.
Schwarzenegger.
Remember him?
Yeah, I do.
Why are we talking about him?
Former mayor.
What was his name?
Governor.
Was he governor really?
Yeah.
Oh wow, he was a governor.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Schwarzenegger.
Schwarzenegger.
Right.
Schwarzenegger.
Oh, Schwarzenegger, right?
Nager, I believe.
You guys are so
Nager?
immature.
You can say it.
Nager,
Yeah, that's it.
and that's like Niger.
Niger. Nah, that's not I believe. Schwarzenegger. I don't know. I might be wrong.
Should those people go to jail?
Definitely. Like I said, with the
15-year-olds?
Yeah.
the 15-year-olds. I thought we were talking about.
2 teenagers were arrested, according to ABC7. They were arrested last Thursday for charges after allegedly spraying paint dozens of
Swastikas, yeah. Swastikas is funny.
on other anti-Semitism. Should they go to jail?
They should jail. Well, they definitely go to juvie, but maybe a night or two.
Should they go to jail?
Juvenile detention. I don't think that's jail, right? Juvie isn't. Well, I guess juvie's jail. So, yeah, maybe do a night, or maybe pay a fine. I don't know. Maybe
So
a
why-
night.
They go to a white church. People say go to jail, right?
Right.
But they do stickers. You're not sure?
Well, I view it as vandalism. So maybe they should do a few nights in a juvenile detention center. Yeah, I think maybe a few nights in there will be fine. Because
Okay.
people go around L.A. spray painting buildings, businesses all the time, and I
Yeah.
think that needs to stop. So I think people need to make it
What
an
a
example of. So yeah, maybe a few nights, pay a fine. Yeah,
What do you
because it
think
needs
about-
to stop.
What do you think, Kurt? Should they go to jail?
The 15-year-olds? Yeah.
No.
For 15-year-olds, right? For spraying swastikas?
Yeah.
No, they shouldn't go to jail for that.
Why not?
Because
It doesn't say their age. It just says
Well,
teenage.
I read that they were 15-year-olds.
Okay.
As did
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
When I was 15, I wasn't spray painting that, but I was writing that on my homework.
I don't even know if it was spray painted. It looked like it might have been
Yeah, it
literally
might have been.
painted on.
Yeah, I don't know what they
Brushed.
were using. Looked like
Thick.
chalk, maybe.
You
Yeah, it
used
looked
to
like
write.
thick
You
brush,
used to
maybe.
write SWAT stickers on your.
On my homework.
Why?
I thought it was funny.
And you would give it to the teacher?
Yeah.
Anti-Semitism is funny,
That's not funny.
Yeah, I actually turned it in.
and he turned it in.
So
Did
you
you get
think
an
anti?
A or a B or a F?
I was trying to be the class clown, and I would do that in class too.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Is that true, Kurt?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Ask
Zoomers,
Mrs.
young
Selby.
Zoomers, everything is a joke to them.
Really?
Yeah, because people are over serious about this type of thing,
Right.
and so to them it's a joke, and to a lot of people it's.
And Kurt
people
doesn't
joke
want
around.
to kill Jews.
I love Jews.
But why would you do that then?
Throwing up
Because
Romans.
they tell me not to, so I do it.
It's like a what's it called? Anti-authority thing. What's the word? Like
Insane.
a rebellious thing.
No, insanity.
I knew
Remember,
a lot of youngins like that too.
What?
Remember, there was another guy who got in trouble for a cookies baking joke. They make a joke out of all kinds of stuff that people are serious about.
Oh.
That the adults are serious about.
So they're rebelling.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. How
Very
many
irreverent.
ovens would it take to bake 6 million cookies?
Right.
Oh, okay.
yeah. Ridiculous.
Should they go to jail for the anti-Semitism stuff?
That was egregious. Yes. Jail and mandatory volunteer work. I wish that they had caught them in time to make them clean it up, actually. Because there
Yeah.
were a bunch of workers who were cleaning it up. They spent hours cleaning it up. And that's not so much the anti-Semitism thing, although that is, that's unnecessary needling of Jews, but it was the vandalism that I had a major problem with, because kids trying to go down a slide that has 3 different things painted on it, they can get their clothing stained and stuff like that. It's you can't even play now.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And then you think they should go to jail?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I'm not sure what you get for vandalism. You should just get what you get for vandalism. I don't agree with this. Those
How about
kids,
10 years in prison?
I don't know if that's what you get for vandalism, but that doesn't sound right.
He's slapping the book
you
on him.
You need a hate crime enhancement, Nick.
Hate crime. Oh, that's what you guys are looking
'cause
for.
hate crime enhancement makes it a death penalty.
And here's,
I said a
I'll
few
say
days.
this. A part of me even wants to.
God.
I hate the idea of a hate crime and all that, but the Jews are attacked so much. I almost want to give them an enhancement. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't
I
think
wonder if
that
they were Jewish kids.
you don't go to jail for.
They don't
this.
say the race.
They probably not Jewish kids.
Could have been. They were pretty well painted. It wasn't. They didn't mess up the swastikas like normal people, normal fake hate crimes do.
Hey, I like his attention to detail.
It's a good.
If there were black kids, I can't imagine black. Maybe there's precocious black kids who could do it.
Hake's a thinking man.
Evidently.
I don't think there were white kids. I'm gonna go out on a limb.
Look,
I could be
right
proven
on.
wrong. Hake is often fake news.
Protect your
If
race.
they did a Don Lemon on a synagogue or something, I'd be like, yeah, do the same thing to them. I mean, I'm just trying to be proportionate here.
So
Vandalism in teens, no, not jail time.
When I become president, I would get them jail time.
Nice.
So they have no business going out messing up people's property anyway.
Yeah, it's evil.
Yeah.
How long?
10 years. And then,
Are you serious?
And
And
then,
they'll know how not to do it.
and then while they're in jail for 10 years, I bring back the change game thing where they have to work on the roads.
Yeah.
Oh my
And
goodness.
then they only get cornbread and water for dinner.
What about the
Dry cornbread.
Right.
What about the St. Paul protesters?
Same thing.
10 years?
50 for them.
Okay, all right. I'm liking that. 50.
Working on the chain gang.
Including Don Lemon.
But I think 10 years for some 15-year-olds.
Yeah. They
They'll be
decided to
25.
do that.
They'll be 25 and they'll be ready to go.
Oh man, that's
fit.
crazy.
Right.
That's crazy.
So wasn't it?
I said, I'm down if we do that with all vandals.
Right on.
All
See,
10 years.
A new
Put 'em
government is
under-
coming.
But you haven't confirmed, do you believe in the God of the Bible, Yahweh?
I believe in my Father.
Is that a no?
I'm telling you what I believe in. I don't know what you mean by Yahweh.
Well, it's a yes or no question.
I just told you I don't know what that is.
So the God of the Bible with his name Yahweh, do you read your Bible?
What do you mean the God of the Bible? There
Do you
is
read
no
the
God.
Bible?
There is no God of the Bible. I don't even know what you mean by that.
So you don't read the Bible?
What is the God of the Bible?
The one that's referred to in the Bible as the creator.
So the God that is referred to in the Bible, you call him the God of the Bible too?
Yeah, the God of Abraham, Jacob, and Isaac, you know, that one.
Oh. Okay.
So, yes or no?
Yes or
Is
no
that the
what?
God you believe in?
I don't know what you mean. I can't respond.
So it's a no.
I just told you I don't know what you mean. If you want to call it what you want to call it, that's on you.
Okay. Yeah. Because you have Bible Thumper Thursday. So at first, when I was first listening to you,
This is
I
not
thought
Bible
you were a
Thumper
believer.
Thursday. That
Right,
was
I know.
yesterday.
Right, I know. But, you have it. And so I thought you were a believer. But then when I
I'm a
spoke to you the last
believer.
time, I love when you sing, by the way. I love when
Then
you
I
sing.
saw your
No, but
face.
The
Now
last time
I'm
I
a
spoke to
believer.
you,
Are you a believer?
it confirmed that you aren't a believer, that you don't believe in Jesus as the Savior, as the Lord. So I think,
You believe-
I hate to call you out on this, but you're a false teacher in a lot of senses.
That's right. Do
Yeah,
you
'cause
believe
Jesus
in
said-
Jesus?
Of course I do. And Jesus
And why do
said
you believe in Jesus?
Jesus said a little bit of leaven leavens the whole lump of dough, which means a little bit of false teaching can ruin the whole thing. Or in layman's
Jennifer,
terms,
we can't
a
do the
little-
Bible thumping thing today. I'm asking you, why do you believe in Jesus?
Yeah, which means a little bit of poop
Bye,
ruins the whole
Jennifer.
cake.
Because you don't love women at all. You hate women. And the only thing you want to do is have the three letter with women. You don't love them at all. And if it
I feel
wasn't
like-
for the 3 letters, you wouldn't have anything to do with women. But you got to forgive your mother.
No, I do agree, and I'm going to do that after this too.
But why haven't
But
you
it's
done
like,
it?
Okay, so now that I'm thinking about it, I think it's because she would kind of like blow it off, like yeah, like you and your podcast you listen to and all this other stuff. So I feel like it wouldn't really do much, but I guess it would have more of an effect on me.
And
if I were
who
to do
is
that.
telling you that that's what's going to happen?
I think everything I read, like everything I listen to, is like coming up with a theory, and okay, so if I tell her that, it's like I already know the effects of forgiving your mother, and like
But you don't. You haven't done it.
yeah,
So who is telling you what will happen if and when you go and forgive your mother? Who's telling you that?
I guess it would be just the idea and assumption of what would happen.
And so where are you getting the ideas and assumption from?
The thoughts, and the thoughts aren't me.
And so if you know that, why are you listening to the thoughts?
You know, so
What?
like, and the Bible says he shall be called the mighty God, and he shall be called the wonderful counselor, the Prince of Peace.
They call
And,
Trump all that too. They
Yeah,
call
well,
Trump the Prince of Peace. He bringing peace up on the earth. They call him they call him Daddy. They call him a king, and they hold
They
king
call him
rallies.
everlasting Father. And
Yeah.
they call him the mighty God.
They call him amazing. I call him the great white hope.
We also
I'm having
that we,
your phone is tripping.
sorry. You think that we needed a great white hope, or because it's not bringing too much hope like how he's doing it.
If we ever needed one, we needed him now, and we got him now. Are you grateful?
In some ways,
Yeah.
some ways I'm grateful, but some ways I'm like he could do better.
Better than what? Better than all the rest. Better than what?
Better than he could do better as far as representing America, as far as what we stand for.
Like what, for an example, you think he should do better at?
As far as just being more humble about it, you know.
What do you
it's
mean?
Like, cause it's like his ego. Like you said, the devil is our ego.
What?
He got too much of that devil in him.
Why do you say that?
Because he got a lot of ego.
Why do you say that?
Because he don't try to like unify the people more, like, you know, like the American people, like
Are
he
you
try
so-
to unify.
Are you so you're saying he has an ego because he doesn't try to unify the people?
Yeah. He don't try to
What do you mean by unify the people? What does that mean?
I mean, try to make a way for not just the middle class and the rich.
The little what?
Like, try to have more democracy, more hope for the poor.
What?
Like, try to have more hope for the poor. Like, try to make more ways.
Hope for the 4th of
Yeah,
July?
for the poor, for the poor people.
What do you mean have hope for the poor people? What do you mean by that?
Because he make a lot of taxes to help the rich people. He cut a lot of taxes to help the rich people.
No, he cut the taxes to help the working people.
The rich people.
No, so only rich people work.
Nah, rich people don't work.
But how did they become rich if they didn't work?
A lot of them was inherited. A lot of them, that money they was born into.
How do you know that?
Trump. It's just easy to see. It's just easy.
And
to
how do
see.
you see that?
Because like me working 9 to 5 is like at a McDonald's job. I ain't gonna get nowhere.
You have a job. That won't put food on your table?
Yeah.
That won't pay your rent?
Yeah, barely.
That won't put gas in your car?
It's barely doing it.
So what
barely.
do you mean by you won't get nowhere? You're getting your body's
Because
being
of-
taken care of.
Because of politicians like Trump, you know, I think we needed more people like Bernie Sanders.
What do you mean? So you want free stuff?
I don't want free stuff. I just
Are
want
you black?
I just want more of a voice.
Are you black?
Yes, sir.
So you want free stuff?
Nah, I just want more of a voice.
A voice that would do what?
To be equally looked at, equally looked upon.
What do you mean by that? That doesn't make sense.
Because like how Trump called the Somalians garbage.
Right, they come from S-hole country, and according to the report,
But you can't say that's an
they're
asshole country. 'Cause that's the country.
They're
That's the
stealing
country.
from the American people. Are you okay with that?
No, I'm not okay with that. But to say that's a shithole country like Trump
Well, you
said,
can't curse on the phone on the show, man.
Sorry.
Okay, all right. But isn't it an S-hole country?
No, but that's the country that all civilization came from.
Is it an S-hole country?
But through because the colonizer.
Is it an S-hole country?
it's just sad because the colonists,
Is it an asshole country?
You mean, is it a poor country?
Is it an asshole country?
Meaning that it's poor?
Is it asshole? One more time and then I have to run. Is it asshole?
That's your opinion.
No, I'm asking you.
You guys know, I don't feel so.
Then why are they coming here then?
You right about that.
No, that was a question.
That was a question because there's more opportunity here.
So if it's not an asshole country, why don't they have the opportunity over there? And then why are they coming here and been accused of stealing the money and sending it back over there?
You right about that.
No, there was another question.
I don't know why they doing that.
Because the asshole country, man.
You should still be careful with the words you use when you're talking about Africa, though.
Why?
That's where all civilization started from. That's where
no, it didn't. That's not true.
That's where all cultures came from.
No.
You could Google it where life started from. It started.
I can also AI it, but that's not true
right.
what you're saying.
So that's not where life created. That's where life. So where did it start from?
God.
Huh?
God.
Georgia?
God.
Yeah, and he started it where?
In heaven.
What location on earth?
In
I'm talking
heaven.
about on earth. And then we how we got to earth?
He put you inside of your mother and you came through her.
Yeah, but I'm talking about scientifically proven that
It's been scientifically proved you came through the woman, but that doesn't mean she owned you.